Hi everyone, my name is Anton Smith. I'm a staff support engineer here at GitLab, and today I'm going to show you how to install the GitLab for Jira Cloud app manually. So you want to navigate to this URL, and specifically I'm going to jump down to here. Now, for those that have been using GitLab for some time, you may have previously installed the GitLab for Jira Cloud app via the app descriptor URL, which is described in this warning here. So Atlassian originally had a apps platform called Atlassian Connect, and that platform has since been deprecated, and we are now migrating over to the new Atlassian Forge platform. So these instructions have been updated on how to install the new Forge application. So we recommend using the official Atlassian Marketplace listing if you can, but for whatever reason, if you cannot use that, you can install this app manually. So we do have a list of, particular things that could qualify this for a manual install. And essentially what you do is you will be publishing a private copy of this Forge app into your own Atlassian developer account pointed at your GitLab self-managed or GitLab dedicated instance. So I'm going to go through all these steps. Now, if we jump to the prerequisites, the instance must be publicly available over HTTPS with a publicly trusted certificate. So on the right here, I've got my GitLab instance and it is on HTTPS and it is publicly trusted. You must set up OAuth authentication. So let's jump to that now. And let's just work through these steps. So to create an OAuth application on your GitLab self-managed instance, we need to jump to the admin page. And then we need to click on applications, select new application. And I'm just going to give this a name, GitLab for Jira Cloud. And the redirect URL, or the URI, I should say. Now, because we're using a self-managed instance, we will want this guy here. And I will just grab my self-managed URL and put that here and just remove that extra slash. Now, clear the trusted and confidential boxes. So we just have to uncheck that one. And for scopes, select the API checkbox only. So let's just select that. That looks like everything, so we'll save it. Okay. Now we need to copy this application ID and go to Settings General. Expand the GitLab for Jira section. Okay. Now we just need to paste that application ID that we copied from earlier and save the changes. So that's the OAuth authentication all set up. So if we jump back to the prerequisites that we were just on, so we've just completed this. Now, you should also check your network configuration. So we do need inbound HTTPS connections from Jira Cloud to your self-managed instance. And we also need outbound HTTPS connections from your GitLab instance to Jira Cloud to push development data out. So we do go into details here about how you can configure a reverse proxy if your GitLab self-managed instance is behind a firewall or it's on a private, private network. But yeah, we won't go into that for the purposes of this video. And here's a note here that we cannot use this app with a fully air-gapped instance because there does need to be network communication between your self-managed instance and Jira Cloud. The next one is about the Jira user that installs and configures the app must meet certain requirements. So if we jump to that section here, we can read that you must ensure that your Jira user that is used to set up this app must be a member of the org admins group or the site admins group. Now, for most Jira Cloud instances, you will have one or the other, but if you need to create them, we've got some instructions here. But what I'll do is let's just jump into Atlassian. So you want to go to admin.atlassian.com and just go into the users directory. So directory users. And I'm going to be using my Anton Smith account to install the app. So if I click into myself, and then you can just click on groups, and this will just show the group membership. So you can see that I'm actually a member of both org admins inside admins. So I should have no issue installing this app. So yeah, just clarify that you have that set up correctly. Lastly, if you have a larger organization, you may have more granular controls configured on your Jira Cloud instance. And if that's the case, you may need to ensure that this permission, browse users and groups permission, is enabled on your Jira user. Now, if we jump back to the prerequisites, the last two talk about the actual Forge app requirements. So you will need an Atlassian developer account and an Atlassian API token for the Forge CLI. So there's some instructions there to Atlassian on how to create that token. And you will require like a workstation or machine with Node.js 22, the Forge CLI, and env substat git and curl installed. I won't be going into details on how to install these, but I will assume that you already have that all set up. Okay, now if we move on to this one, set up your instance for manual installation. So let's just jump back here into GitLab, and we want to check something. So we want to go into admin, and now we want to go into settings, general, expand the GitLab for Jira app. It's down here. Leave Jira Connect proxy URL blank to install the app manually. So we just need to make sure that's blank. Select Save Changes. We haven't made any changes, but I'll just click Save Changes. And that's that section done. So now we actually move on to publishing the private Forge app. So to publish a private copy, you need to clone this GitLab Jira Forge repository. So it's this repository here, and you can just clone it here. I've already cloned it, so you don't have to watch me do that. But if we move on to step 2, export the required environment variables. Replace the example values with your GitLab instance URL, Jira site, and Atlassian credentials. So I've already prepared my variables here, so you can see them here. I've put my API token behind another environment variable, so you don't see it all. But you will have to put your own API token there, and of course, substitute these details with your own. So I'll just copy that into here and execute that. Now, we want to run this wrapper script to register, deploy, and install the app. So essentially, this is going to call a series of Forge commands, and it's going to use Forge email, Forge API token to authenticate with the Atlassian Forge CLI. And yeah, it's going to use these credentials. So let's just hit that. Okay, so this command is interactive. So it's going to ask you to select or create a developer space. So I'm just going to select Anton's GitLab Sandbox because that's mine. Now it's asking me to name the app. So I suggest using the one that we've supplied up here. So it's called it this. And now Atlassian is just asking you to accept their terms and conditions. So we'll just select yes. And we just wait for a moment. Okay, while that's installing, just keep in mind that this script will create a env self-managed file. So you want to make sure that you back up this file, because when you run these commands again, it's going to look for that self-managed or the env self-managed file. And if it doesn't exist, it's going to create a new app. And, that's not going to be desirable if you already have an established app. Now, there are more step-by-step instructions and, more information if you click into the actual self-manage install docs inside the GitLab Jira Forge repo. But for most people, you won't actually need this, but it's there if you need it. Okay, so that's all installed now. So if I just click into here, and let's just go see if the app's there. Okay, so you can see that the app is installed here, and we can go get started. Now, if we've done everything correctly, we should be able to sign into GitLab and create some group links. Okay, so it already knows I'm signed into GitLab, so this pop-up is just asking me to authorize the OAuth. So we'll click authorize. And now we are able to link groups. So in my case, I don't actually have any groups. So let's just quickly create one. Oop. And here we go. Cool. So that's just a quick overview of how to install the GitLab for Jira Cloud app manually. And yeah, just setting up the configuration for the GitLab for Jira Cloud app. Before I go, I will run this one more time. So how to update the self-managed or the manually installed app. So we can just run this. Oop, what's going on? Let's try that again. Here we go. Okay, that's everything. So yeah, I hope you find that all helpful. And if you run into any issues, please feel free to reach out to GitLab support. Thank you.